robbery. I got a dot on this Glock, ain't no robbing me. These niggas like to comment shit on Instagram pics. See me in public, say hi to me. Boy, I don't get it. Bro hit a lick and I'm with it. Been hanging out the ski mask, I can't fit it. Bro hit a lick and I'm with it. Been hanging out the ski mask, I can't fit it. Let's plan a robbery.
Welcome to DC Gospel, man. Before we go any further, y'all, man, hit them buttons. Subscribe, share, and like, man. We're on our way to 10,000 subscribers, man. And how y'all doing, man? Gang, gang? Man, I was in the war, man, in DC, man. The whole DC was watching.
You think you ate? Bro, you live a real life.
Watching, y'all. So, we had this thing about paperwork. Document. PSI. Exactly. So, young man, when you go into USP today, if your PSI have anything like snitching allegations, you're gonna have a problem. Especially if you go to a jail that people don't know you. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, the dispute about a guy saying that two people died and one lived, and everybody's like, well, you know what I mean? Well, he told on the dead. It's actually, you know, one dead still alive. So, you know, that's for a different day. But the PSI is very important, y'all. I'm telling you. When I was up Hazleton USP, I was doing the checking in my unit, so I know exactly, like, I can give you a lot of great examples how homies be missing about checking paperwork. Myself need to be example, but I'm gonna give you one example. One day I was up the law library of Hazleton.
Pretty much told on the guys that he killed y'all, that's all.
And a young guy came, sat next to me, y'all. I cannot make this up. He was like, hey, can you look up this case for me? So I'm like, all right. But it wasn't on his paperwork, it was on his co-defendant paperwork. So we read the thing, and it got to the part when it say cooperating with a witness. I kept reading, and then we got there, I zipped that joint all the way back up. Hey, what's up with this right here? He was like, oh man, that's fake. I'm like, damn, the computer fake mode. So I told his little friend of why they all was looking at it. One homie coming to me, hey bro, he got his paperwork gonna say it. I said, yeah, his paperwork not gonna say it, but it's on somebody else's paperwork, bro. He was trying to flip the script because the dude was kind of feeding him money. But the bigger homies that been in, I forgot his name, but he broke out Ohio when they all went there. And he came to me and was like, you right, blunt. So I was doing a little bit all the checking in. We checked him in, long story short, and he was gone. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to be careful. I'm talking about you got to be careful, y'all, with that paperwork. My Sally been in since the 70s. Talking about open up his photo album, all black and white photos. I couldn't believe it. I was like, damn, everything. But he's like, damn, bro, I've been in since 70-something. Man, Wayne Riddick. Boom. So long story short, he used to always had this little argument about girls. Like, he used to just explode. So I ended up moving out of the cell. I ended up taking the cell from an Ohio cop in Hazleton. Almost caused the uproar up there, but I ended up still getting the cell. So long story short, before I left, I was like, man, let me check this nigga Riddick. I think go look his case up. There's no bull crap, y'all. When I went to go look his case up, sure enough, he told. I was like, damn, man, this shit crazy.
True stamped by the true copy. I let
the homies know. I don't know what they did with it. I can't even say they checked them in because I went home like 2 days later. But a long more story about this, y'all. You gotta be careful. And you just gotta keep your mouth closed and don't say nothing. And sometimes you gotta bear responsibility. And just because a victim is telling on you, that don't give you no right to tell on them. You know what I mean? But I broke the DC internet with the greatest, like, I think, bid ever. Y'all want y'all to check it out, man. It was deep, y'all. I'm talking about deep, man. Make sure y'all share, man. I want to say, man, shout out, man, to Say Cheese, Mo.
And, you know, y'all have my information. You know, we can always stay in contact. I want
And
to say one thing I want to stamp out because how I got here. I heard you ask about me because he made a comment on his channel about Nicozy that I didn't like, so it left a bad taste in my mouth. So I give much credit and big ups to DC Gospel Blunt. DC Gospel Blunt.
oh, shout out to Blunt too.
Yes.
When you gotta say cheese, saying your name, Mo, you know you're doing something right. So you know what I mean. I'ma keep striving. Remember, young man, watch that paperwork. Do not say nothing. And trust me, you got guys back there that's running plays like that, and he could probably go in the unit where people know him and be like, oh yeah, nah, whoa. That's something different. But the era I came in the feds in 2001, Fort Dix, New Jersey. Fed number 04252007. He said it didn't go in chronological. From what I heard, it go in order. I was the 4,000 inmate. And I got my 273-477 number, DC number. I went in 96, 95. So, you know what I mean? They went in like the early 90s, 93. I went in, I got locked up, but I got the youth fact, just a pistol, but I didn't get caught up like they did. I can't help why I get caught up like they did. But it's a lot of prison guys, man, when they come home. I mean, I understand, I can get it, you know, niggas ain't do nothing for them, excuse my friend, but you can't never put aside what a guy been doing in the streets because of what you went to prison for. One rep can downplay the other. It just don't work that way. You know what I mean? A lot of them think, you know, when they come home and blah, 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 blah. I don't got no promising like they be, you know, with me, to each his own. But y'all, we got one more guy we about to check out up there in Lincoln Heights. And we gonna dig deep, y'all. They said they got FBI tape, Mo. I ain't even gonna say his name, son. Him down there like this, oh Jesus, I don't wanna go to jail. So we gonna see if we can get it, Mo. You know what I mean? This DC Gospel, I told you we gonna give you the raw news. You see how I'm looking on the air, all that good stuff, man. Make sure y'all hit the button. We on our way to 10,000 subscribers.
You killed the witness. They not here. But probably one of them, but it's some more. Hold on. Two. 8.
Plan a robbery, I got a doubt on this Glock, ain't no robbing me. These niggas like to comment shit on Instagram pics, see me in public, say hi to me. Boy, I don't get it. Bro hit a lick and I'm with it. Been hanging out the ski mask, I can't fit it. Bro hit a lick and I'm with it. Been hanging out the ski mask, I can't fit it.